Hey, my successful Sagittariuses. This is Nikki Energy. Welcome back to my channel, Nikkienergytarot. We're going to be doing your love reading for the month of September 2020. This is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is a general reading, so if the messages don't apply to you, then just simply let it fly into the atmosphere and don't be bothered with it. But what I want to do before I get into like the amazing, like, oh, you're gonna get love and all that extra stuff, is I want to highlight what we need to work on this month in order to heal our love lives. Because whether you're in an existing relationship or you are single, we're always working on ourselves. It's always a constant thing. And sometimes, you know, we might need to shine a light on some things that may be holding us back from having ultimate fulfillment in certain parts of our life. So what can my successful Sagittariuses work on for their love life for September 2020, Spirit? What can Sagittariuses work on for their love life for September of 2020? Okay, let's pull this one out here. What can my Sagittariuses work on for their love life for September 2020? What can they work on? This one. My Sagittarius is work on for their love life for September 2020. Okay, now I'm going to read the descriptions out of the book, but I'm also going to intuit what I see, so just have a little patience with me. Okay, so the first thing we can work on for: treat your body like the palace it is. Mirror. I love these cards. 4. So let me read card 4 for you. You've been feeling self-conscious as of late, but the answer isn't to change anything about yourself. The answer is to learn to love the body you've been given. Avoid those crash diets, that extreme exercise, or any other unhealthy behavior. Take strides toward a healthy mindset that accepts yourself as you are, not what you feel pressured to be. Yeah, listen, first of all, 4 is the number of stability, security, like strong foundations. And you're not building a strong foundation for yourself if you're constantly worried about, what you look like or what you're saying, or, if someone loves you, they're going to love you for who you are. Quit putting yourself through things where you're constantly nitpicking yourself and, overthinking the things that you said or what you wore or what you did. Like, you don't need to be worried about any of that stuff. It's holding you back. And, you're perfect just the way you are, don't have a healthy mindset, and don't think about the things that you do wrong or say wrong, because what we think about all the time is what we manifest. So if you're always worried about the way you look, if you're always worried about the things you say, you're going to put yourself in more situations where you feel subconscious or you doubt yourself. And we really need to work on those things, because you having more confidence in yourself and you marching to the beat of your own drum and really being authentic and loving yourself, not for what other people say you should be, but for who you actually are, that's going to open up the door to more positivity around you and more overall blessings in your life. What else do we have? 35, which is an 8. Shark. Swim away from this situation. Ooh. All right, let's see. Think of this as the Lovers reversed from traditional tarot. You've been hanging around a bloodthirsty shark, and they've hurt you before. This could refer to a lover, or it could refer to another loved one, such as a friend or a family member. To put it simply, you deserve better treatment, and you're never going to find it with them. Leave now. Situations like this often grow so dire that you no longer feel safe swimming away. Listen, if you're dealing with someone that is making you feel like less of yourself, that hurts you, then comes back and tries to tell you that it's your fault, or the reason I did this is because you made me do this. Anyone that blames their actions on you and what you've done is a coward, and you do not need that mental manipulation. I know you're strong, my successful Saggies, but even though you're strong, areas like love can be it can be an area where when you lead with your heart, you leave yourself open to vultures and vampires and stuff. And sometimes they can suck the joy and the light and the sunshine out of you and cause you to doubt yourself, right? Because I see some people are doubting themselves. Some people are holding on to something, just because they're scared to be lonely, or they feel like they can't find anyone else. But if God brought this person into your life, it was for a reason, for you to learn something, and you need to let go of that person because they can no longer teach you anything. But if somebody was brought into your life, then somebody else will come into your life. And the more you heal certain things in your love life, the more we heal is the more we can attract and invite in more blessings and positivity. And the card 8. 8 is a card of progress and motivation. So if, for those of you that needed the motivation to leave a bad situation, this is it. This is your sign. Hello. This is your sign to get out of there, because you're worth so much. You're so beautiful. You're an amazing human being. What cards? I see a lot of blues in these cards. And blues is definitely for the throat chakra. But blues also signifies the planet Jupiter. And Jupiter is a planet of expansion. And I think Sagittarius is Jupiter's natural sign. Like Jupiter's, the sign Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter's natural ruler is Sagittarius, something like that. And so I feel with the blues coming out, this is letting me know that, you have expansion and growth coming into your love life this month, but you need to let go. It's like this person, if there's this person that you're with, or this person that you're holding on to from the past, they're stopping you from expanding in your life. People that we deal with, especially when you're intimate with somebody, you pick up on their bad luck, and, they pick up on your stuff too. But if you're going in there, the more evolved person, the more spiritual person, the more light being person, people are attracted to that light. And because they have a lot of darkness, they can suck that light from you. So if you have someone around you that you feel drained every time you're around them, is always arguing, you always feel like you're not good enough, you need to let that person go. Love yourself more than you fear being single, And if you've been single for a while and you're waiting for this person that's horrible to come back, just because you've changed over a certain amount of time doesn't mean that person necessarily has either. And you don't want to open yourself up, or keep opening your energy up to someone that's not bringing you expansion and blessings. Don't let anyone hold you back from the things that you're meant for in life. What else we have? You don't need someone else to fix you. Card 36. And look at that progression from 35 to 36. Someone is trying to convince you that you're broken beyond repair. It's probably this shark, unless you accept their helping hand, of course. If someone offers to fix some part of you, it's not because they're being selfless or kind. They know that you're in a vulnerable place, and they want to make you entirely dependent on them. Tell them no. Thank you. You know exactly how to put the gold in your own cracks. Like, this card and this card, to me, what I see is someone who doesn't even realize their own power, and then someone who is pleading with someone to respect them and love them, and then realizing finally, I don't need this person. I don't need anyone else for me to feel whole, actually. This card is gold. That's the title of this card, gold. And you are gold. You're made of gold. You exude gold, you exude a presence about you. You're a fire sign, you're a Sagittarius. Sagittariuses are dope. My best friend is a Sagittarius moon, and I adore her, But what you need to know is that no one else, nothing else can bring that gold out in you but yourself. And if anyone is telling you you need them in order for you to be a better person, leave them immediately. You can receive better. You will receive better, because like I said, there's expansion. I see an expansion trying to come into your life this month, but you need to prioritize your healing, and you need to love yourself before you can love anyone else, and heal the parts of you that feel like you need the person that you're with, or, if you're single, you feel like you need someone else to complete you. Heal those parts of yourself, because you don't need someone else. You can fix yourself. You can heal yourself. You can do all of that yourself, okay? Let's see what else we have. So Spirit, I just want to know, if my successful Sagittarius is heal themselves, they stop messing with those sharks, what's coming into their life? What can they expect? I mean, hello. Yes, honey. celebration, togetherness, I mean, happiness. And the threes too, I think three is like one of my favorite numbers because it symbolizes creativity, growth, and abundance to me. Like I said, there's expansion coming in, and I see the blues here, and also with the yellows, I see strength with the yellows. So pull on your strength in order to understand yourself, love on yourself, because you have creativity and growth within you. Your relationship, if it's not a bad one, if you're not with a shark, but you just need to work on still healing from the shark that you were with, because it might be spilling over into your new relationship. Work on that so that you can have this togetherness and this happiness, this celebration. I love this card because it's like you're not alone, but God's also not going to just bring, like, if you want relationships just to say you're in a relationship, you'll get a whole bunch of people that are just meant to waste your time. But if you want true and pure things, you'll be more selective with who you give your time to. And that means that the people that you do give your time to will add more value to it. It'll be more successful. What else do we have for my successful Sagittariuses for their love life for September 2020? Didn't I say the strength card? Didn't I say strength? The yellow Leo season, the infinity symbol. Oh, 8. Progress, motivation, strength, calming the beast within. And you know what? With this card right here, I always pay attention to the fact that this is like a ferocious lion. And the lion walked over to her, put his head in her hands because he felt safe, and she calms him. And I feel like this is the calming of like the pain or whatever on the inside of you, but also this relationship, the positive one, the good relationship that you're embarking into, whether it be an existing relationship that's, getting better, or if you're single, the relationship you're moving into this month is one where the two of you fit. The two of you are a match. The two of you really work well together. And I do see some of you, if some of you are dealing with a Gemini, I think Gemini is the opposite sign of Sagittarius. And a lot of people say, maybe that might not be a good match, but opposites do attract. And also your opposite sign has something that you lack and you have something that they lack. So don't count that out if this is a Gemini coming into your life. It may actually work for you, but you're pulling on your own strength and you're going to be strong enough and you're going to be conquering the world, and the celebration is coming in. Just overall happiness is coming in for your love life this month. What else do we have? Ooh, is this card that just jumps? Yeah, we're no longer blocking our heart. Like, what I don't want you to focus on, because the twos are, twos can signify a choice, right? But twos are also a partnership. So I see this as you making a choice to open up in a partnership and not hold yourself back. So this is definitely for those of you that are dealing with this shark-like character, that are dealing with this person that is making you feel less than what you are, that you feel like when you get out of this situation, I'm asking you to be more in this energy. Stand more in your power. Know that you can heal yourself, because if you want love, you don't need to block yourself off of love. This person was just supposed to come in for you to understand your own power. That's why we are matched up with people who sometimes maybe take from us, or, it's not a successful relationship. It's not because God wants to see you hurt. It's that in order for you to learn certain things, you have to go through certain things. So you're learning how to protect yourself, but not be so protective and defensive that you block out a good situation coming into your life. And you'll be able to know when someone is really meant for you and when it's a blessed situation, because you're going through this transformation and you're leaning on your own power. So in your love life, my Sagittarius, you won't be looking for someone else to complete you. You'll be able to complete yourself. And I also see at the bottom of the deck, another 8 cards. So I definitely there's some, the 8 sideways is like the infinity symbol. It's just this keeps going on. It's like blessings from heaven to me, I see you like working hard on your love life, working hard, you know, focusing on your finances, doing everything you can, but make sure you're focusing on the things that make you feel better, that uplift you. Because when we feel better about ourselves and we're doing the right things, it kind of limits the amount of energy we give to these kind of people. So don't block yourself off from love, because love is definitely trying to come in. There's celebration, growth, creativity coming in. You definitely have some change coming into your life. You just have to know your power. In order for God to bring the right person into your life, or for this relationship to get better, you have to understand that you do bring something to the table, and don't doubt that no matter what that person tells you. Know your power. All right, what else do we have? I'll do these cards. Okay, Spirit, what other messages do we have for my successful Sagittariuses for the month of September 2020 for their love life? All right, what do we have here? Communicate clearly. New relationships, existing relationships. If you don't like something that's happening, or if someone's treating you some kind of way you don't like it, or whatever the situation is, make sure you communicate your needs and your wants clearly. Because if you communicate clearly and it drives that person away, or they get mad at you, call you toxic, or whatever the case is, and they decide they don't want to talk to you anymore, then you know that that's the shark. That is not the person meant to be in your life. Or that person has a lot of healing to do, and you are not supposed to be the one to heal them. It is not your job to heal anyone. That's why you're watching this reading right now. You came to this reading because you're working on healing yourself, because you want better experiences. And the person right for you is supposed to be doing that on their own time too. They're supposed to be healing themselves to bring in better situations. Trust. I think this came out in the other reading, or I saw it in the Scorpio reading. Some of you could be dealing with the Scorpio, but have trust that your situation will improve. Like, you know, if you're single, have trust that love is coming into your life. You will find your strength. You are not meant to be broken or single, or, you know, relive the past or block off your heart. You are meant to have the best in life, you know, and even though this card is one of you blocking emotions or blocking communication, there's still that blue there. Remember, I said the blue correlates to the planet of Jupiter, and that stands for expansion. So you have a lot of growth that's happening right now in your love life. A lot of creativity, and we also see that with the 3 here. A lot of growth, a lot of creativity, a lot of blessings coming into your love life. So what else do we have for my successful Sagittariuses for their love life for the month of September 2020? I'm fulfilled. I'm fearless. I'm fantastic. I'm going to put this right here because, yes, honey. Yes. Know your power. Know your worth. You are fantastic. You are fearless. You are fulfilled. You don't need anyone else to fulfill you. Anybody else in your life should be an added plus, not the only thing that sustains you and gives you energy. Because you get all that gold from yourself, baby. Okay, what else do we have for my successful Sagittariuses for their love life? Okay. I will help someone today. You know what? I know that sounds weird coming through in a love reading, but what I see with that is there's times when, like, the times that you feel, so for those of you that feel like hopeless, or you're going through things or whatever, you can't help anyone unless you help yourself first, right? Unless you remove the blockages from yourself. So when I see I will help someone today, if you have enough energy to help someone, it means that you've already poured into your own cup, and whatever you give to someone else is excess. Like, you can afford to give it and it's not draining you. So I see this card. This is telling me to make sure you're pouring into yourself, you're helping yourself, and then you can turn around and help the people around you. And then you can turn around and help people understand their love styles, or, you know, how they operate. Like, you know, when you tell someone, like, you know, you do these types of things in a relationship, or help someone see their flaws, or whatever the case is. Your job is not to fix anybody, but, you know, help someone be aware of the things that they do wrong. Yes, that's great for you to do. Just make sure you're doing it for yourself first. Sometimes that person you need to help is yourself. Let's see what else we have for my successful Sagittariuses for their love life for September 2020. I think I wanted this one. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. So for those of you that have gotten out of that relationship with this shark and you're feeling heartbroken, you don't need to, honey. You're made of gold. Like I said, help yourself. And if you're feeling heartbroken, remember, repeat these to yourselves as many times as you need to this month. I am fulfilled, I am fearless, and I am fantastic. Because you are. I don't care what that person told you or what happened in that relationship. You're the shit. So, own it. All right, what else do we have? I saw this one I wanted to turn over. Wedding rings. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Yes, honey, let that heartbreak go. Understand yourself, know yourself, because we're moving towards success. We're moving towards wedding rings. We're moving towards real love, you know, that can bless us. Soulmates, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. Make sure to communicate clearly with your new soulmate. Make sure to let them know the things that you might have gone through in the past, you know. And I see on the bottom of the deck, date, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan or set a date. Some of you have a date coming in this month. Some of you are definitely going out on a date. But for those of you that are feeling heartbroken right now and looking for something, you know, some kind of, just something to soothe your soul, baby, you're made out of gold. You're meant to be successful. You're meant to be happy. You know, you're strong enough to get through this. Trust that your soulmate is coming in and it's going to lead to wedding rings. And you know what? After this, especially if this is a really significant and hard breakup, I really feel like after this breakup for you, that's when you'll meet the one. That's when you'll meet the soulmate. It's not the person you thought it was and tried so hard to make it work with. It's the person that you least expect that's coming into your life. And for those of you in an existing relationship, if this is a bad relationship and you're planning on leaving this relationship, don't look back. You need to do what you need to do for yourself, because I guarantee selfish people will always do what they need to do for them. And you've been giving so much to someone else. You need to focus on yourself every once in a while. Okay? I love you guys, my successful Sagittariuses. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And have a great September. Love on yourself this September. And just watch the blessings flow in. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next set of readings.